What's up, Dice Crew? Keeping it a Benji, and I'm getting back with y'all. Now by now, I'm sure y'all caught it. Munchie B has had a distasteful reaction video pertaining to faux extras in his hand on 4th of July. Now we got Young and JEFE and Baby Runner calling out Munchie B for his behavior. Let's tune in to see what all Young and JEFE and Baby Runner got to say. I'm going to keep it a Benji for y'all doing the reaction. Y'all keep it a Benji for me in the comments. Let's rock.
Man, I got my young bro, man. I got my little homie, cuz, Baby Runner on the phone, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Man, y'all, hey, BR, Spody.
What's up, bro?
Man, this young and JEFE, man.
What's the deal? What's the word, Runner?
Nice to meet you, bro.
All right, nice to meet you as well, Foley.
So, yeah, man, I've been trying to call, you know what I'm saying, Munchie, man. He ain't been answering the phone, so, you know what I'm saying, it's a situation, man, about, you know what I'm saying, about you know, his comments he said on that interview.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I wish he answered the phone. Yeah. But there y'all go, man.
Man, that shit is weird ball shit, bro. Like, at the end of the day, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't here to be, I'm not even here to be, you know, to be all super disrespectful about a nigga or whatever, cause I get cracking, bro. I'm not even on that. I got a short fuse, bro. Keep it a buck. I don't got the energy to be going back and forth with a nigga. But I'm just saying that, damn, cause the homie going through what, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we keep it in the streets, bro. It's like, but all the street niggas that's got something to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I don't understand this shit with Munchie, because, like, bro, yeah, okay, so you saying this about cuz you making a joke. Okay, both of you said disabled. If y'all both, niggas, y'all could get out now, right?
Hey, no, that's funny you said that, because, right, look, I was looking at the content that I just seen that this morning that Munchie put out there. And I was kind of looking, I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, damn, why you going in public like that? You know what I'm saying? Then I did take that stance too. I was like, shit, well, since you know you is pointing out that he disabled now, and then, you know, in your little situation to make you disabled. So it was funny because I did have that little thought on my mind, just like on some little joke shit though. But like, I don't know why shit. I mean, you know, I don't know.
My personal opinion on anybody disrespecting anybody. Like, you ain't got to agree with somebody. You know, you can even just speak your mind to a certain extent. But when it comes to, like, downright disrespecting and offending somebody, and you call yourself a man, forget all the street stuff, ganglands, forget all that. But even if that want to be included, you should definitely be willing to have an altercation with that individual in some type of shape, fashion, or form. If you just can't get down with the individual you disrespecting, then you ain't doing nothing but some studio. I don't care who it is. That's why if y'all go through all of my content, I do not insult anyone or disrespect anybody. I might say how I feel about things that I don't agree with, or, you know, just keep it a Benji overall. But I definitely tries my best not to just come out and be very disrespectful about some individuals that I probably ain't gonna even run across in ever in life. You know what I mean? People gotta know, man, that stuff look funny to certain type of dudes who really stand for something, regardless of the fact of the state of what's called for and what's not. Because in my opinion, I feel like faux extras never got at Munchie B to the degree that it was like called for Munchie B to take his approach. Even though Munchie B can do what the F Munchie B wants to do, just like anybody. And they also got an underlying issue. He's from where he's from. He's from where he's from. But I will say this. If you ever been keeping up with the channel, you know I done ran a lot of content in favor of Munchie B. You know, I had a lot of, like, interest into Munchie B. Now, as you keep, like, you know, fast forwarding, I'm kind of looking at him in a different light because he's the one who's been like bandwagoning the whole situation with 4Extras for a long time. Like, if you get on the internet, he done said a lot of things challenging 4Extras, calling him everything under the sun, about everything that did not have nothing to do with him. He made it his business to make sure him and 4Extras had some type of internet problem. All you gotta do is, either been keeping up with it or go double back and tune in. He been said a whole lot, about 5 things. We ain't heard Munchie B name out of 4Extras name, but till recently. And the other time I recall him speaking on Munchie B, I don't think he was necessarily disrespecting Munchie B, but he was kind of like calling out Brick Baby for like podcasting with him and joking when certain homies, like certain people that fall under the category of who's a homie with Brick Baby and 4Extras, like you sitting on here with Munchie B laughing about other homies about whatever the case may be. 4Extras was saying he didn't feel that. But outside of that, I haven't heard 4Extras come out and just be very disrespectful about anybody. Like, just y'all jump it in the comment. If it's the name of an individual that 4Extras just was like going at, trolling, just saying the most just just some way out things about him, whether it was lies, true, or what, y'all let me know. Now I understand with the JAP5 situation, he definitely could have not spoke on JAP5. But I think that him jumping into this internet space, he was kind of following Lupe's leadership, since Lupe kind of has the more seniority or experience in this whole internet space. So she knew what that was going to do for 4Extras' career. Whether we agree with it or disagree with it, I will say that Lupe was right. Because look where it did get 4Extras at the end of the day. And I don't know if Lupe, it just seemed like that's what Lupe was doing. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know in the comments. Let's continue.
I can't say what's on the
And now, and on some real nigga shit, and damn homies, bro. Nigga, if we keeping it to the script, bro, is it cool for a nigga to sit up there, somebody come through the hood, smack a homie, right? Or something like that. Or smack a homie or something like that, bro. Like, nigga, and y'all didn't do it. Is that gangbanging to be like, oh yeah, nigga, oh your homie got killed? Like, y'all didn't even do it. Like, you talking about an injury that the homie got that you didn't even do, bro.
Nah,
you feel me?
Nah, yeah.
Baby Runner is definitely correct. In the streets, in the gangland, when you get to trying to brag off of other people demonstrations or whatever you call it, people look at you strange. And I have also said the same thing in favor of Munchie B before. I put a video out there. I said everybody always bring up these jail rumors pertaining to Munchie B, but how many of y'all got a story of where y'all turned him into a victim? Because it's cool to bash a person and make fun of a person about what another person done to him. And sometimes it is called for a person to remind someone what didn't happen to them. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's called for. But for the most part, it's never just viewed like it's highly respected or it's tough. Because it also make you look like a bandwagon type of person, to where it's like, this the thing to me. Weak people kick people when they down. Strong people be the ones who done brought a person down. And y'all let that digest on y'all brain for a minute.
You celebrating it like y'all niggas came through or something. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, nigga,
like,
that
shit is weird behavior, bro. Come on.
No, yeah, nigga definitely ain't with that. And I think anybody will feel that type of way, you know what I'm saying, when niggas like floss fagging, like, a nigga homie get knocked down or something happen, even shot, whatever. That's just not saying like that nigga get shot and the nigga just on, social media celebrating like, that's what you get, woo, like,
That's the part that frustrates me. I mean, I know the trolls gonna say what the trolls gonna say. It's the internet, cuz. You feel me? That is what it is, bro. Like, nigga can't never stop that, and this the game you play. But when we talking about You know what I'm saying? When we talking about gentlemen, though. You feel me? We talking about these gentleman gang members, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that stick to the code and do what they do. The gentlemen, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm going to keep it real. I feel like it's kind of irresponsible for Munchie B to play with a situation that already has an underlying issue. As y'all can hear in Baby Runner's voice, his whole delivery is that he's taking it as like, you know, game time. And I just feel like Munchie B should be showing people that he's trying to succeed as a podcaster, be proud of whatever he have accomplished in the streets, walk with his head high, and be professional as he can, and cover any situation that he want to, but just try his best not to make it look like he's on some gang type of time. Now, if that's where Munchie B is at with his, then hey, that's where he at with his. But at one point, the walls is going to close in. And is it going to be worth it at the end of the day? That's a question Munchie B got to ask himself, or a gang of other individuals who might, you know, be going through things in life.
40 Crips, they got their proper etiquette on. Like, my nigga, it's certain lines that nigga like, man, I'm not gonna press that goofy ass shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit is goofy.
No,
like,
for sure.
And, you know what I mean? And I got a voice on this motherfucker. I'm not gonna go on there.
And I'm gonna say this. Anybody who take to the internet to bash out one of they so-called homies, or take to the internet to bash out somebody that's an enemy, instead of going through the proper channels and pulling up in your hood or pulling up in your section, or going through the, you know, through the connections to where you could just directly really get it in with them, I feel like you kind of put a bad look on yourself. You know what I mean? Because it shows the lack of how street you are when you can't get street situations handled in the streets. When you got to handle street situations on the internet, it play, you know, it speaks in volumes.
Oh yeah, cause I'm a real nigga, bro. I don't do none of that playing niggas popping about me, nigga. I'm a slam on some shit. I'm gonna get a nigga on me. Oh, and when I see you, I'm on your bumper. On 40. Like that's why I don't be going back and forth with a bunch of these niggas over here like that. Cause I be, bro, I be going left.
Yeah.
Like, bro. So I try to keep it as clean as possible, bro. And it's just, nigga, these YouTube, these internet streets is a little different, and I understand that. Cause on 4.
Y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all feel like Munchie B is gonna find a problem and Young and Jefe lending the platform to Baby Runner to give his spiel like he giving it? How y'all feel like he gonna take it?
I understand that, bro. I understand that niggas do a lot of this, the internet and da-da-da. But come on, bro. It's the same shit as, nigga, you gotta keep it. Okay, a nigga, that's like the equivalent of a gangbanger having a security job, right? Okay, you can have your security job, but don't be doing police shit, though. You feel me?
For sure,
like,
for sure.
Don't be born, bro. You get what I mean? Like, nigga.
No, hey, my mama, look, that shit was tacky as a motherfucker on Munchie behalf. I ain't gonna even lie. That shit was tacky. When I seen that shit, I'm like, I'm looking, nigga, I didn't expect that from Munchie. I'm like, damn, I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Happy kids are successful kids. When you choose a tuition-free,
I didn't expect that from Munchie. I'm like, damn, I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Wow. Young and Jefe ain't even in agreement with Munchie. And we all been watching Young and Jefe run what I like to call, everybody can call it what they want to call it, but I feel like he been running some defensive campaigns in the name of Munchie B, pertaining to the 607 Nunk situation, right? But here it goes. Young and Jefe is keeping it a BENJY, which we could take for value because Munchie B have stated himself. Young and Jefe is doing his thing, and he's one of the most non-biased people on this internet. Munchie B stamped that about Young and Jefe. So he got to keep that stamp on Young and Jefe even when it comes to him. And I just feel like when you got a person who's in your corner, though, looking at you like you kind of did something distasteful, you going down the path, homie, of the walls closing in on you. You got people who gonna turn their head. You got people who gonna start saying, you know what, he too much for me to back up or defend. It can happen to anybody though, not just Munchie B, anybody. So everybody gotta really pay close attention to these situations. And shout out to Baby Runner, Pee Wee, and Young and Jefe for getting on the phone with each other. You know, because if y'all know, it just speaks in volumes for people from each side of those fences to be able to dialogue about a situation. And for it to be going so smooth and, you know, keeping it just real to the core.
At the end of the day, a nigga got, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. I consider Munchie to be a gentleman, bro. He's a nigga that was out here in these streets, bro. Nigga, his name was Ringy. He younger than me. He a generation under me. But a nigga heard, nigga not done. Nigga heard shit. You feel me? Nigga heard him. Nigga, homies going in there and, you know, him being a problem, bro. On 40s, like, nigga, get credit where credit is due. I ain't no bitch, bro. But at the same token, so it's like I expect different shit from certain niggas. And because a nigga like fucking 600 out here trolling or something, okay, I don't look at that like that, bro.
Exactly,
God, I don't.
Exactly.
But a nigga like Cuz, I'm like, damn, bro, what's it like? Come on, bro. We out in these streets, bro. Like,
and you know what? I'm happy that Baby Runner just stated what he stated about expecting more out of Munchie. I'm glad that Young and Jefe say he was even surprised with Munchie B's behavior. So it adds value to what I stated when I said that I looked at Munchie B a certain way before, but now he's starting to go down a whole different path that gives me a different viewing point on him.
with the fake, but like you be talking, and this was telling Pee Wee. I said, bro, if that was the crazy part, because if that was in my hood, bro, we got certain homies who got, you know what I'm saying, who not all the way 100, and they only got so much talking that they could do. This is how it operates in my hood. They only got so much talking that they could do, bro, before niggas like, man, fire to that shit up, bro. You just out of control. We ain't gonna let you keep on. You feel me? Just let you just keep on doing all of this. Like Munchie, you doing all this popping it. Squabble up, bro. Oh, this is not cool, bro. Hey, oh, 40 could squabble up then, bro. You talking about, oh, disabled? Okay, now he up your level, nigga. I bet you he still beat the dog fuck out of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, so you can just say, basically, you the nigga on the internet that can just keep talking and you ain't got to be talking about squabbling nobody. What's up? A nigga got a disability like you.
I just told somebody the same thing. I said no matter what Munchie B accomplished in his past, he does not got the right. Well, he got the right to do what he want to do. But it don't make it respected because you done something in your past life and now you keep being disrespectful without going to the further extent. Because see, it's a lot of people who was dangerous before, stopped being dangerous. A lot of people was upholding the code, then they became code breakers. A lot of people was something before, but they become something different. And I ain't even saying that Munchie B became a scary guy or anything of that nature. But you are starting to turn yourself into like a real live internet guy. And you are starting to water down whatever image a lot of people heard about you or just, you know, gathered from watching you theyself or hearing you theyself. Certain type of people is starting to change their viewing. So I think Munchie should just slow it down a little bit and get back to that Munchie B he was, where, you know, when real topics come up, he just opinionate on it and keep it real. But seem like he not trying to run the gang on gang content. For some reason, homie, it just seems like he kind of shifted his whole get down. Like he just fully on game time now. Like early on when he was popping up on street TV and over there with Spider Logan and all that, it just seemed like, you know, he was more well-rounded about certain topics. Now it just seems like he really be running an agenda campaign. Like, it seems like he's trying to prove people that he's the most dangerous gang member in his state, in his status. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But let's continue.
What's up? Nigga want to fight you, nigga. Oh, hood. Nigga, you keep talking about all these other niggas and what niggas is doing. You got something to say about that man, bro. You, nigga squabble cuz. On 40 neighborhood crib. Because niggas is thinking cuz all the way out of commission, cuz niggas don't even know the half. Nigga on rolling crib. Squabble up, bro. I bet you cuz break your shit, bro. On the hood. Like, you not gonna do that. So why, I just don't understand why a nigga would keep popping it. If I was in that situation on my mother, bro, I wouldn't be talking to niggas, bro. I wouldn't be popping it out here in these streets. I wouldn't be doing none of that, bro. Because I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not gonna stand up and I'm not ready to squabble or whatever the case may be, bro, get on 40s, nigga. What the fuck is the point of me? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's Buster shit on the cool, bro. Let's keep it a beam, bro. That's Buster shit. You know you can't fight, but you popping it. That's like cell soldier shit. You feel me? Like, you know y'all can't squabble. You up here yelling, nigga, fuck niggas all over the internet. Like, come on, all over the fucking, all out the door, nigga. We can't get to you, nigga. You cell warrior ass nigga. You feel me? Like, nigga, you don't want to come out and squabble. What's up, bro? Like, nigga, saw that shit out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga not even gonna go in on cuz like that, bro. Nigga just need to sprawl that out, bro. That's Nicky, bro. You feel me? That's not no good look amongst gentlemen, bro. It's really not, my nigga.
No, definitely ain't. I feel like on the set, I feel the same way. I ain't gonna even lie. Like I said, I looked at that shit. I was like, damn. I'm like, this nigga Munchie tripping. Like, man, you don't know how you hop out the window like that. Like, for sure. But then definitely just even knowing, because like what a nigga gotta respect at the end of the day. Like, even with him, no time that cousin came out and said nothing about Munchie or
shot at cuz. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, for sure. No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro, like that's the only thing that man. I'm not gonna say the only thing because I don't be watching all. I don't be watching all that little petty ass shit.
All right, you know, we pretty much got the gist of it all. I'm sure y'all heard everything I had to say, but y'all can definitely go over there to Young and JEFE channel where he got the whole script. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely done covered enough. Y'all keep it a Benji for me in the comments and let me know what y'all think about the whole shebang. I'm out.